Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I'm happy to announce that the pre-order for the Metal Complex and Kunwu Verta Lock Excalibur goes up today. Where? There's a link in the description, but it is kunwucrew.com. So this is the pre-order, and it will be open for a very, very long time. So don't worry if you're not quite ready. We will have this pre-order open so that everybody who wants to get their hands on this knife can get in on it. Now, I got to say this right off the bat. What you're seeing here are three different core variations of this new Verta Excalibur. We have the Mini at 7.5 inches. Then we have the two full-size ones, one in carbon fiber and one in titanium. These are the exact same size as the original Excalibur, but these are the core variations. They are not the only three that we are releasing. You can go and look at all of the different variations of this knife and different combinations of things that you can do. You can go and look by just using the link in the description, but I'm also going to show you some pictures here on screen, and I'm going to try and remember everything because they surprised me with some cool stuff here. But for the large and small variations, number one, you will have the option for a left-handed variation, so you can definitely check that out if you want to. Lefties, got your back. We also have large and small carbon fiber, and the carbon fiber also has the option for a DLC blade alongside the satin blade. For your titanium versions, we have a few different options. We have the orange peel or eggshell, whatever you want to call it. We also have the classic diamond texturing, and of course you can do your DLC or your non-DLC. We also have honeydew. I don't have the stock image for this one. There's just kind of like, I think somebody just took this picture on a kitchen counter, which is fine. That will be an option as well, and you should have, your different, I want this all coated or non-coated or whatever. Some variations will have the option for reverse tucks. I'm not sure if all of them will, but I'll show you an image here on screen of the reverse tucks. This is quite complicated to do this many potential variations, but I believe that Kunwu can get it all done. I also really, really love that they snuck these in. I think these look cool. We have like some toxic carbon fiber variations, as well as there's one with like red, kind of a magma carbon fiber. So if you want to pick that one up, you will. I want everybody to keep in mind that the ones you're seeing out here are still prototypes. They have some adjustments that will be made, some detent adjustments, and the carbon fiber one in particular will have a lot of beefing up on the inside as far as steel components to make sure that we are not depending on the carbon fiber to bear the force of, the locking system and the blade and the structure. No, the carbon fiber, we just want those to be the scales. We want those to be beefed up. We want you to be able to go out and use them. So those will be altered on the inside. But yeah, absolutely. And then the price, the target pricing, of course, much, much lower than the original Excalibur. We are super pumped about that. And of course, that's because this is a two-piece construction knife and not an integral. And then we have for the blade seal. But just about everything that that people could want will be on this knife. We are super excited about it. The clip slots are modular with other Kunwu clips. So like their wire clip, and they've got a bunch of different clips that they sell, but those will fit. So you'll be able to pick those up in any future clips that drop. Now they'll take a bit to make and they'll take a bit to ship. That's just going to be the case. But the reason we do it this way and not like here's 500 of them and we drop them and let everybody scramble is because that just makes everybody panic and jump in and, buy it, and then they're gone, and then there's a bunch of people who kind of missed out on it. And I don't like that. I would rather as many people that want the knife actually have the opportunity to pre-order it, and then we just wait and we get them made. We get them made properly. I think that is the right way to do it. Not everybody can jump in on a pre-order in the middle of the day, right? Or not a pre-order, but like a mad scramble for a drop. Not everybody can, just stop working or whatever they're doing and get in there and you know, try and click really fast, all sweaty. I don't want people to do that. I mean, I personally, that's one of my least favorite experiences as a knife enthusiast, is having to do that or feeling obligated to do that with certain drops. I just absolutely hate it. So while some of you might have preferred that we did it that way, I think the overwhelming majority would prefer to just have a calm, sane, equal chance to get the exact version that they want, and then just wait until it is ready. I think that is that's honestly just a way better way of doing it. I am so excited about this variation, and we are not going to stop. As I've stated many times, we are not going to stop making the original integral Excalibur. More of those will drop. You'll see more of those at some other retailers as well, kind of trickling in here or there. This is the most options that we have ever dropped with a certain variation. I also, as I've stated in past live streams and uploads, this version of Excalibur is the most accessible, like the most widely accessible version that we have done. I mean, you can say, well, okay, well, it's the second one and it's cheaper, so of course, right? But not just in terms of the price, but I think the lock, as much as I love the frame lock on the original Excalibur, Kunwu did a great job. The locking system, in my opinion, on this one is better for a multitude of reasons, and I think it appeals to way more people, especially considering we're doing left and right hand. I also think it's safer. The fact that your fingers are never in the way of the cutting path while you are manipulating the lock, if you put them in the right place, is just great. I love that. And then, of course, all of the different variations, not just large and small, but also with the addition of carbon fiber, being able to, if you want to, get the mini version in carbon fiber, that's going to be the most lightweight and most compact, but of course you have all of those options. A lot of people you guys were for some reason really worried that we were not going to do a DLC and carbon fiber combination. Yes, absolutely. You'll find that is on the page. It looks exceptionally cool. Personally, I think that's the variation of this knife that I want the most for myself, and I think down the road or over time, Kunwu will send these for me to kind of showcase to everybody. I really, really love, as much as I love the full-size titanium one, like I've been carrying all three of these so much, and they're so cool. The only variation that I have not personally, the only core variation that I have not personally been able to handle yet is a small carbon fiber one, which I can kind of guess how that's going to feel. But the full size in the carbon fiber is just spectacular in terms of balance. It really feels like, you're carrying full size Excalibur. It's just that so much weight versus the original. I've got the Gen 3 prototype here, but so much weight is reduced out of this knife with the fact that it is carbon fiber and not titanium, and especially not an integral. But it's just an absolute joy to carry. Yes, these are the updated pocket clips. They are not the clips that you read about, that everybody was upset about with the Gen 1, like version 1. We actually fixed those pocket clips. That would be this pocket clip that people would be referring to as the one that they didn't like. We actually fixed those clips during the time that we were selling the Gen 1 integral. So we had like a Gen 1, version 1.5 or whatever you want to call that. And we updated it to these clips. So these clips will come on your Excalibur. Medium retention, very, very easy to go in and out of the pocket. Yes, the one on the smaller Excalibur is a little bit smaller, but we didn't make it ultra tight or anything like that. And since there's no relief cut, because it's not a frame lock, there's no fighting that area at all. It's just in and out of the pocket. So we are super excited. I am super excited. I hope you guys like all the different variations. There's always room to improve. There's always room to add new things. This is a project. As I've stated many times, Excalibur is a project. It is not a one and done release. So we will always do, different variations and things and add in new things. But I feel like the number of options that we have available to people who want to pick this up is pretty awesome. I'm really pumped that Kunwu's able to do all of these different variations. So let me know down in the comments which one you decided to pre-order. It's always fun to see, what people are actually picking up. I love hearing people's reasoning and preferences and things like that. So let me know down in the comments. But yeah, it's finally here, guys. So make sure you check out the link in the description and pick out the variation that works best for you, and then let me know what you picked up. Thank you all so much for being a part of this over the years. This This whole thing came from a series called The Quest for the Perfect Folding Knife, or the Ultimate Folding Knife, which you can actually still find on my channel from years and years and years ago. And back then, it was just a fun idea. I never actually meant for this to go into full production, or assumed that it would be possible. But Kunwu, Sergio, and team, they worked like extra hard to bring this into reality. And of course, we couldn't do it at all if there weren't people watching and being a part of this community and this channel here. So thank you so much to all of my awesome viewers, my Patreon supporters, my Instagram followers, my TikTok followers, everybody. Thank you so much for allowing me to be in a position where I can bring my knife to reality and then share it with the rest of the community. You guys are awesome. This is a dream come true. I cannot wait for people to actually get this knife in hand. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. That's going to be it today, guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at @metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.